The good news is that reverse sneezing episodes will resolve on their own in less than 1 minute, even if a pet parent does not feel comfortable intervening.
Yeah. It's usually not a big deal, but if it's like happening all the time, your
Yes.
dog's probably suffering from some allergy situation, most likely. Or if it's an actual cough, so different from what we just heard, like if it's an actual cough, then, think about, are we looking at an upper respiratory infection or potentially something bigger like a sign of,
Collapsed trachea.
collapsed trachea or a heart condition.
Oh my dog. Dog. Oh my dog.
Oh my dog, hey!
Oh my dog, hello.
Oh, Holly's back. She was gone. She left me. She left, went out in the ocean and got tan and shit. And I've just been here in the snow.
Everybody that I saw today was like, they look at me and then they'll do a double take and they're like, where have you been? I'm like, I've been on a beach for the last week.
Oh.
Multiple beaches, actually. Every year for my birthday, I take a birthday cruise. And this year, I cruised out of San Juan, which, have you ever been to Puerto Rico?
I've never been to Puerto Rico.
You can skip it.
You did not like Puerto Rico? Did you fly into Puerto Rico?
I did.
Okay.
Well, yes. I just was not a huge fan of the food, but...
What kind of food is in Puerto Rico? I mean, it's like Latin, but maybe not.
It's like rice and beans and, I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of bland.
Oh.
But, I'd been on what is it? Mofongo. I tried mofongo, which is mashed plantains.
And plantain's kind of like a
suck.
fruit, right? It's like a fruity potato.
It's the bland version
Yes.
of a banana.
Yeah, it's a banana with no flavor.
It's a potato banana.
Potato nanner.
Really. Anyway, no, I had fun there though. They have little scooters that you can rent and ride around.
Yeah.
Which was a great fun. And then I went to a food truck park. So there was like 20 different food trucks.
You would like that.
That was great. And then I went to a restaurant and had this mofongo, and it was terrible.
Were there any stray dogs there?
I counted the number of dogs that I saw on this entire trip on one hand.
Terrible.
Which it was a little shocking, actually. I thought I would see more, and they were all standard, but like 40-pound,
tan,
mid-length hair, tan, like non-distinct.
Like 90% of the dogs.
I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we went to the British Virgin Islands. What's the next one? The one that Antigua?
Yeah.
That was one I was looking forward to the most, and it was the most disappointing one.
That's what happens. You can't set expectations
I know.
for anything. If rescue's taught you nothing, it's that you don't set your expectations.
Went to snorkeled in Barbados, saw some sea turtles and some tarpon, and I got to drive the boat.
Like tarpon, like it's just kind of like an aggressive fish.
It was very aggressive.
Yeah,
although they were feeding them.
Yeah, they like to eat
fish scraps.
Yeah, they like to get the scraps, but they're crazy.
In fact, actually, so we were snorkeling and. They take you out on this boat, and there's like, I don't know, probably 40 people on the boat, and they're like, okay, we're to our spot. They put the anchor down. They give you your stuff. You jump off, which is the part that I hate the most because I hate cold water.
Right.
And it's not really cold water. It's just that.
It's the shock of jumping in, yeah.
So I jump in. I do the thing. I hate it. Whatever. I'm acclimating. I get my snorkel stuff on, and I'm like, okay, we're snorkeling over to this like shipwreck area. I'm like, cool. Put my face underwater. I am in a pool of jellyfish. I'm not even lying. And
did you just start peeing?
I have an immediate panic attack.
No.
And I pop my head up and I say, there's jellyfish everywhere. And I'm freaking out. And everybody's like, I don't know if they can't hear me or if they're not understanding what I'm saying or whatever, but nothing's happening. Like, I'm thinking in my head,
like, we're all gonna die.
This is immediate evacuation. Like, pull me out of the water.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so I'm just like dodging jellyfish, and we do the thing, and I'm not enjoying it because jellyfish. And I get back on the boat, and I say to the people, the workers, I'm like, there's a shit ton of jellyfish in the water. They're like, oh, they're harmless. They're the harmless ones. I'm like,
you could have mentioned that before you dropped me into a jellyfish bomb.
You maybe should have mentioned that before I got off the boat.
Lord, the hell.
But they were very small, and they had like 4 little black dots, and they didn't have like the
Portuguese man of war situation.
Luckily. But yeah, that was scary. And then what else? We did St. Lucia and St. Martin, which was that was my favorite. St. Lucia was awesome as well.
My friend's going there, and I was choosing between San Martin and Aruba, and we picked Aruba. Cam and I are going to go there. But now I'm sort of starting to like second guess myself because everyone says that St. Martin is really
I have not
good.
been to Aruba, but St. Martin would be closer. I don't know if that matters or not, but Aruba's quite a bit further.
Yeah, it's like a day flight or whatever.
Anyway, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, of course, we did Magens Bay. It was just nice. I was on the beach every day. That's where I wanted to be.
I just
was
kept getting
catamaran and
Holly's little legs are hot dogs picture on the beach. Are these legs are hot dogs? They were always legs, and they were always on a beach, and I was always here in the cold winter weather. It was terrible. But
on St. Martin, we went to Maho Beach, and that's where the planes fly in over the beach. That's right at the end of the airstrip. And I called my family group chat on FaceTime so they could see the plane coming in, the big JetBlue plane coming in. I mean, everybody like tracks all these flights to make sure they're like when they're coming in. Anyway, my dad, God bless him, I like do the whole plane thing, and it's like right over your head, and he's like, you need to get out of there right now.
You're unsafe, Holly. Make better choices on vacation.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was
that's
fun.
cute.
But yeah, I got in very, very, very late last night, and of course the roads in Boone County were
still garbage.
Shit. There's like all these cars rolled over in the ditch.
Oh my gosh!
I counted like 9 cars in the ditch on the way home at
1
o'clock in the morning.
So do you hear that, people that are listening to us talk? This level of dedication. She
and I'm
was
here
slaving away, lying on beaches, and she made it back for you guys to podcast.
Well, as soon as I got home, I met all of my dogs at the door, of course. Sharky was still like half asleep, I'm pretty sure, but
or half dead.
That's true too. And we did, I don't know, we probably rolled around, and they bite my finger, they do little finger nibbles and jumping up on me and kisses and all the things for a solid 15 minutes, I'm positive. And then I was like, okay, 6 dogs, 9 days. There's some cleanup to do here. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm like starting laundry, I'm washing the floor, I'm putting blankets in, and like the whole thing. I'm like, you're nuts. Go to bed.
Have we talked about the type of travelers that we are yet? Where when you come home,
I think this is important.
Because I feel like you and I are the same, the way you just described this. When I come home, if it's not, I wouldn't do this at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I would.
But I will unpack my suitcase and throw a load of laundry in.
Immediately.
If I get home anytime before 10 p.m., maybe even a little after that, my clothes are getting washed.
I feel like this conversation is happening because Tanner knows that is not what I do.
That's exactly what I was thinking about last night. I was thinking, there's no flipping way Kara would be doing this right now. Because I'm like, I totally unpacked everything last night.
No.
Everything.
I go weeks
with
just wondering what's still in my suitcase and if it's growing anything.
I would not be able to
sleep. I just leave it there.
See, I think that's my fear. I don't want it to grow.
Shampoo,
it's not going to grow anything. It's fine.
Everything.
Actually, I throw away half the shit when I'm on vacation. I don't even know what I've packed. I throw things in a bag. I get there and I'm like, well, here we go, willy-nilly. And then I'm like, oh, I don't ever pack any toiletries at all. I don't bring shampoo. I don't bring conditioner. I do bring a razor. That's important. You can't borrow a razor. If I'm traveling with anybody else, no toothpaste. They've got toothpaste. No one's leaving their toothpaste at home except for me because I know you're going to have it. That's my type of travel. And then when I get home...
Absolutely.
She unloads...
Diabolical.
She unloads all the hotel toiletries into her bathroom. She doesn't take anything with her. She takes everything home.
That's why they put it there, right?
I don't do that either. I like the chaos. I put my suitcase in the living room on this one particular little ottoman, and I'm not a messy person, but like that must stay that way until I'm mentally ready to unpack from that vacation. And it might be a month, Tanner.
I don't have enough clothes to do that.
I
One.
certainly do. I've got closets worth of
Two,
clothes.
two, I'm also the overpacker. Like, okay, so it
Oh,
might be
yeah, I can't
45
do that.
degrees at night
Underpack.
one night, so I gotta have extra layers, and then it's gonna be hot, so I gotta have my swimsuit. And then everything in between from, I just don't take a whole bunch of different pairs of
See,
shoes.
I know people do it to avoid the checked luggage fee, and most airlines, except for American Airlines does not honor military
Yeah, they do.
only on active orders. Well, I wish my husband was on active orders, but he's dead for
But
your freedom.
I'm here
by
to
the
tell
way,
you,
so
Holly, they don't check.
they absolutely do because I had to pay the freaking fee on the way home.
I've
Check
never
your
paid
bag.
the fee. I've just walked up and been like,
I know. No.
America, and then they give
And
me
then
my
the
free
gate,
bag.
the guy at the gate even gave me hell because they were like, and you know how they board
Did
military.
you start crying and say your husband was dead? Because
No.
that would have done it.
He's like, active duty military can now board or whatever, and I always go up. Got my card, whatever. Like, there are very few perks.
They razzle
Let me
dazzle
bring
you
you
about
yes.
that.
He's like, you're not active duty. I was like, I am a surviving spouse, and he's like, I specifically said active duty. That's what he said. American Airlines said that, by the way. American. Delta would never.
Never.
Anyway.
Hilarious.
What were we saying?
Travel
I,
text.
I do. I just was curious. I made the assumption before asking the question, but yes,
Were you
knew.
right in that
It's
assumption?
because I
was.
told him
Yeah.
about my sock basket.
I have not heard about your sock basket.
Yes, you have. We've talked about this.
Oh.
No, everything was
Maybe I
unpacked and
compartmentalized
put away
that
last
one.
night. And I always do myself the favor of putting on clean sheets on my bed
Oh, I clean before I leave.
before I leave for vacation. That way when I get home, I get to go into
I
a
do that
nice,
100%.
clean, crisp bed sheet situation.
I do that. Yes. But I also, I may not unpack my suitcase, but, usually when I come home, whoever's been caring for my kids and my house and picking up the puppy pads or whatever has not done it right.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so I
absolutely.
have got to fix it. Somebody peed on the corner or something and they didn't quite get it, exactly cleaned up and move the refrigerator out of the way and then, bleach all the things. They didn't do those things that I do every time. So I'm doing that at 1 a.m.
Yeah. I
I'm
did
not,
that last
however,
night, too.
unpacking my suitcase. That is a time capsule that sits there while I decompress from my vacation. Okay.
Well, I'm very fortunate that my parents take care of my dogs because I can't imagine boarding them for one, and I can't imagine that bill for two.
Oh, my Lord. Well, I'm thinking about when we go in June.
You're gonna have to
We're gonna
sort them out.
We're gonna sort out. So I've actually last night I was talking to my friends at the dog park, and they were literally taking tabs. They're like,
Right.
well,
I want this one.
send Chicken Little to Aaron's house. He's gonna really like that. So send Chicken Little there, and
I will
then-
take Squinty.
Yeah, Squinty's got a few takers. Squinty has some places to go. Boop. Everyone that meets Boop is like, if you ever need a babysitter, she doesn't need a babysitter. She just doesn't do anything. She needs a food mountain.
They can have Boop, but I don't want that bug-eyed one.
You don't want Delory?
No, I can't.
I don't know who's gonna
can't do
take
it.
Delory. She's crazy.
Maybe I could. I
She
guess.
parkours herself off of everything.
Parkour.
She crazy. Anyway, so yeah, it's a whole thing. I would love to hear from people if you when you travel, if you've got a pack of dogs, what do you do? I think most people have someone that comes and stays that's good. We have a couple dogs though that don't like other people,
Yeah.
so that's tough. So.
I do we have a volunteer in the Mutt Mafia, Holly, right? She stays
Oh,
at people's houses.
Yeah,
right?
yes. So it's like a rover, but they come to stay to you instead of you dropping your dog off at their house.
That's super cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Although I'd have to put so much shit away.
Would you?
I don't know.
I like to let people see my freak flag fly. Come on in, guys. Open the drawers if you like.
Yeah, back when Airbnb stuff started and everybody's like, oh yeah, you can make money while you're gone and you can rent your house out. And I said, the amount of work that it would take
to prep
for me to get this house ready for somebody else to stay here for 4 days while I'm gone
Not worth it.
is how I kind of feel like you and what you'd have to do to your house before someone rubbered
Everybody
it.
tells me I should put my tiny home on Airbnb, and I'm like,
Yeah, but then
Yeah,
they'd be
but
in my shit.
they'd be.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like that's all. I kind of outfitted it with most of my grandma's stuff. So like, what
It's
if
like
they
if they
steal
if they
something or break
broke the
something or
fridge
whatever?
or, yeah.
I'm like, no.
It would be cute though.
I
Maybe
do love.
your little shack you've been building out there, that could get Airbnb.
That could get Airbnb.
I do love playing the game though because I stay at a lot of Airbnbs of trying to guess if it is somebody's home.
It never is.
It never is.
Never? You don't think so?
I've never stayed in an Airbnb that I think. Well, that's a lie. There is an Airbnb right next to Hoyt Sherman, like that venue, and it's a lovely gay couple's home that is, of course, perfectly outfitted in like antiques, and it's like Victorian, all these things. But they rent out a bedroom in their house. But they remember you when you come back, and so you walk through the door, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, hey, how's it going?"
So it's just
you
like
sit and hang
going to
out
a
with them.
friend's
You go
house.
hang out with your friend's house. You pay them money to be your
Sure.
friend, but it doesn't feel that way. So my friend, when she comes down here and we go to concerts or whatever, she goes, "Oh, I'm staying at the so and so's
Right.
house or whatever." I'm like, this is just an Airbnb that you randomly got one time, and now every time you come to Des Moines, you go stay with these guys,
Well-
and they're amazing, and their house is so cool. I go over there every time that she comes because it's neat. I'm like,
I
what
would
else
do
do
it.
you have
Yeah.
in here now? Like, let me see your cool new antiques and whatever. So that's the only one, though. The rest are all just farmed out houses, I feel like.
What do they call that? Passive income or something
Yep.
like that. Well, luckily, while I was gone, Kara didn't go entirely insane on intakes,
I didn't do shit.
which is very unusual. I was anticipating coming back to like some sort of
fiasco.
chaos.
No, I was very good, mostly because I had other chaos happening outside of Dog World. But I only said yes specifically to one dog while she was gone, and it was the cutest Shih Tzu I've ever seen.
Was it just one?
Well, there was another one.
Was it just one?
There was two, but the other one was like pre-planned. Because it was someone that had been asking for help with the dog, and I said, okay, well, we can't take the dog until we have vaccines, and so you need to make the appointment.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it, whatever. So it was like a week and a half out before
Sure.
she got in for the appointment.
So that's the pug
That's
mix.
Honey.
Honey.
Honey is so cute. I can't wait to post her. She's so adorable. I would adopt her if I had 0 dogs. Like, she would be a top pick.
And then the other cutie was a Shih Tzu 6-year-old female named Andy.
Which, of course,
Or Andy?
Andy, like Andy's
Andy?
mints. So
Okay.
Carrie always names based on what day it is, and it was National Mint Chocolate Day on the day that she got Andy. So she named her Andy, like Andy's mint.
Do you remember those mint chocolates that you'd get at the ball field? The little, they would sell them. They were like $1.
No, I
Yeah.
hate mint and chocolate together. I would never have had that. Ugh.
Anyway, okay,
All right.
cool.
Yeah.
Adoptions.
Good question. All of the puppies are gone as of this point. By the time this comes out,
I had to quit looking at the videos and stuff in the group chat. I know, and they're so cute, but it just breaks my heart every time I see them. I was like, I just wanted to keep all of them. It's so sad.
This is why we do rescue, so that we don't become hoarders. It just allows us to like
I
just
mean, I don't
give a little
actually want to
tickle to
keep
that
them.
hoarding need.
I
But then
think
we
I-
let it go.
I think I'm more worried about
Like where they're gonna land. Or
Did
is it
the
gonna be somewhere bad?
foster vet the applicant?
These puppies found legit space.
properly.
Like they all found really good.
Well, I'm not saying, like, I know you had some approved adopters on the roster,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that, obviously, I would never say that your people are not good people. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. But, like, they're not my people.
Right. You don't
so
know.
I don't know them. And
Yeah. But did you see? I don't know if you fully caught up that our friends Thomas and Emily got a second dog. They adopted Minifer.
I
So they got-
definitely approve of that.
I was so excited. So
They picked Minifer?
Minnie, look at her, and they named her Fang, which is stupid.
No,
I'm
I
saying
don't
it,
approve of
I-
that. See, this is what I'm saying. Like,
But
they-
it's
no.
some sort of Harry Potter reference, and then Cameron the foster made a mention, and then
That's not a female name, though.
I know, but she's so cute, and she loves Zero. So I think Zero. Remember, Chris Wells would always say, like, you know, her dog adopted another dog.
Yes.
Like, she would never say, I got another dog. She would pick out which dog adopted that dog. 100% Zero adopted Minifer.
Oh, good.
Like, they love each other, and it's so cute. And because they're fosters, they got to take Minifer home earlier than everybody else because they're going to bring her to the, it's safe space, and they're pre-approved and all of that. So this little itsy bitsy tiny thing has just been bopping around this house. They got a newborn baby, they got a 1-year-old dog, and they got a little tiny crazed chihuahua.
She's insane.
I love her.
I would probably do the
So
same
anyway,
thing.
that was my favorite one, obviously. But lots of really great homes where they landed. And officially, they're all going home this week because we're going to go do our next round of vaccinations, which allows them to go home. And thank goodness that Bree from Clipperdoodle Doo has a brand new shop. And she has offered up her little front entry zone for us to have a vaccination clinic. So we're going to do their next round of distemper right there in her little grooming place in Beaverdale, and it's going to be perfect.
In the very few instances that I had service while on vacation, I did get that awful, awful, awful update on Betty Lou, who instantly pissed me off.
Oh, I'm yelling. Like, what?
So Betty, and I was
I'm
more
pissed.
pissed off for my dad than anything because my
He loved
dad
her.
absolutely loves Betty Lou. Like, if Mom would have let him adopt another dog, it probably would have been Spot, but Betty Lou would be a very, 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 very close second.
Well, Betty came in needing so much, and he gave her every bit
Oh
of
my
like the
gosh.
interaction and like love that she needed.
He had like their very special way that they would sit on the chair together. Like, she had to have her butt on this leg, so her because her belly was so
Oh,
big.
she was so fat. She had a
Anyway,
million
and she
puppies
would.
in there.
He's like, she likes it when I pet her chops like this, and then I move to her ears, and then here pretty soon she's gonna lay her head on my shoulder, and sure enough she would. Like, they just got to know each other very well. Anyway, my mom's ex-coworker's sister or something like that, I don't,
Twice
one of
removed.
those deals, wanted to adopt her, and she's a lovely person, don't get me wrong. She's a wonderful human being, all of the things, but Betty Lou has never been on a leash or been on a collar or anything. And so, in fact, like 10 days before she was set to go home with her adopter, I sent a harness home with Dad, and I said, okay,
Start working.
put it on her, leave it on her for 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and then take it off, and then put it on and leave it on for 30 minutes, and and let her drag around a leash with it so she can get used to
Yes, that's it.
all of the things.
Yep.
And they did that and whatever. Sent her home with the adopter and told her explicitly, like, you have to do this, you have to do it this way.
Double tether, like all
of the things. And of course, she didn't do it. And Betty Lou got away from her when they got home and was on the run for a while, and she got hit by a car and had a dislocated hip or something, like a dislocation or something. She had to go have surgery.
Oh, she had surgery.
Mm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So she's recovering now.
I thought she died.
No, she didn't die.
Wait. What message was I was about to put her on the goddamn rainbow page. I thought she died.
No.
This is news to me at this time.
You have to read the whole message.
There were no bullet points, Holly. I was
my
told there was
God.
a dramatic thing. I thought she died.
I'm so glad we went over
What?
that.
Come on.
Here.
Hold on. Let me get...
Here, I'll read the message.
Oh.
This is from Mom. Oh, my dog. Some very sad news concerning Betty Lou. She left here on Friday.
That means dead. At that point, I was like,
You just stopped reading at that point, right? She left here on Friday with specific instructions on the use of the harness. Just like has happened with rescues and fosters, her new mom put her down when she got home, and she got loose out of her collar. Long story short, she ran and eventually got hit by a car. She had a dislocated hip, so had surgery today.
I did not read that part.
She also bit the person who hit her, but no issues there. Well, I would hope not.
I didn't read any of that. Are we sure that was in the original message? I thought she died.
A very sad lesson learned. Luckily, the adopter is retired.
I'm so happy right now. I thought she was dead.
This is going to feed into our episode next week about reframing thoughts with Katya Linsky. Anyway, a very sad lesson learned. Luckily, the adopter is retired, and her intention always was to just sit and hold Betty Lou. They will be sitting a lot. The adopter is a very good person and feels awful, especially for Betty Lou. I left it that she could call if things don't work out.
I immediately stopped reading when they said she was struck by a vehicle as a freaking Chihuahua-sized dog. I was like, well, she's dead. That's terrible. my responses
would've
make a
been-
lot more sense now that I thought that I cannot.
Turns out it was just a Barbie Jeep.
If
but
she
still.
would have died, I probably would have lost it.
I thought she died. I was really like freaking out.
Oh, that makes more sense now,
Yeah,
I guess.
my responses are more.
I was
Warranted.
Yeah.
thoroughly upset. But again, I was more upset for Dad because I can just imagine Dad getting that information and the very, very wide spectrum of feelings that he had.
The world should come in an audiobook. I can't be responsible for reading these paragraphs.
Siri will read them to you. Put in an AirPod.
Not.
Oh, see? She's talking to me right now. I just said her name.
Well, sure, but she doesn't read me the Facebook Messenger messages. She only reads me my text messages.
You can set that up.
Oh my god.
Mine reads. In fact, this is Nasha, and all Fosters. If you ever name a group chat, if you could maybe
Shorten it up.
Because every time I get a message on
From
Messenger,
oh my gosh, I can't believe there were
it's
10,
like,
blah, 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 blah.
exactly. Who knew there would be 10? Natasha says, yep.
God damn it. No, mine has never read my Facebook messages. It's always like my Slack or my text messages or whatever. But
she'll read anything to you.
Well, I got a lot of work to do on my phone.
So there you go. Lesson learned, everybody.
Read thoroughly when you receive a text message.
I meant more about Betty.
And double tether your rescue dogs. Which, we've talked about this, but it means when that dog goes outside, especially if they're not used to a leash, you have a harness, and then you have a slip lead around their neck, because one of those two things is going to fail, but both won't.
I mean, just think about leaving somewhere. I mean, Betty Lou was with them for...
Well, she was pregnant for far longer than we thought she was going to be, so it was weeks.
Well, it was when we went to Vegas
Yeah.
that she came, so... Or right before that, so... That was... She would, December 1st, so December, January,
I can't
February...
believe she's not dead. I'm really in shock here.
Almost
That's
3
crazy.
months.
Yeah,
December,
she was with
January,
him for a long
February,
time. She went through a lot. She had her last litter of puppies. She had a lot of... And then she goes off and gets freaking
Ugh.
smoked. Yeah. Well, it's not that sad. They kept using the word, this is so sad. It's so sad. She's dead, for God's sake. I kept seeing all this sadness. I was like, well, apparently I should be sad because she's dead.
We do have the vaccinations for the puppies coming up. Kara is going to microchip them. Side note, Dad refuses to microchip Daryl and Daryl.
Why do you mean?
Why? Because it's going to hurt.
Your father has got to get it. Come on. Is he not bringing them to the...
He's got such a soft little heart. No, we're just going to vaccinate him at home.
What color
What's
is
going to
his
happen
heart?
with Daryl and Daryl when you don't microchip them, and then they don't get double tethered, and then one of them sneaks out a tiny hole in the fence, and then they're lost, and somebody finds a really cute puppy that's tied to nothing? I'm talking to you, Papa Ron.
We will get them microchipped. But
Microchip
a
them
vet might
before
have
they-
to. A vet
before
might have
they
to
go
do
home.
it. Yes, before they go home. I'm just gonna send them a message now.
Tell
to
them
make sure.
tell them I'm gonna light some things up. We have control over this. My goodness.
Let's see.
I can't believe Betty Lou's not dead. That's crazy.
Kara said Daryl and Daryl have to be microchipped before they go home. No exceptions.
Done and done.
Done.
And done.
I will come over there myself. Get bit by... Actually, I want to come over there and see what Mercury does to me when I walk down that lane.
Oh, update on Mercury. Did I tell you?
No.
Mercury's, the lady that surrendered him, called and left a voicemail.
And?
She was just calling to check in to see how he is.
Well, what
And
happened?
I
did-
wanted to call her immediately and ask her if she wanted him back.
I thought you were going to tell me that she wanted him back, and I was going to be like, all right, when's the
Problem
next boat out?
solved. No. No, she just called. She said she'd just been thinking about him and wanted to. She said, I think your dad took him, and it was a voicemail. And
Well, that's very sweet.
so I forwarded the voicemail to Dad and said, if you feel comfortable reaching out, go
Well-
ahead. And he did. And he was like, he said you could just feel the relief in her voice when he was telling her
Did
all
he
about.
mention to her that Mercury
You didn't
tried
read,
to murder
I did
his
send
daughter?
you that too. I did send you that because remember I made a joke about how he has always liked his
Did it come with
human
bullet points?
steaks rare.
I didn't read that either. I've been having a hard time reading lately, apparently. Where did you send that? Oh, in our group one with your parents.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't read those.
Good Lord.
Well, there was a death, and then I checked out. There wasn't a death, but I thought there was.
So anyway, Kara has this really fun game. It's called Topic Roulette, and I want you to pick a letter. Oh,
Okay.
speaking of roulette, side quest.
Yeah.
I freaking killed it on the roulette table on
What's
the
my
ship.
favorite? It gets you win eventually.
It was
every time.
amazing.
Roulette is great.
Okay, pick a letter.
Well, how about R for roulette?
R. Now pick a number between 1 and 6. Because there's 6 topics
3.
here. 1, 2, 3. Raw bones and dental health for pets.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or,
Oh,
depending on
another
how you want to
option.
number these, raw bones, do they really crack open?
Let's do dental health.
Okay.
How many of your dogs get raw bones?
None. There would be
On purpose.
a drag out.
That's
fight.
interesting. Because my parents, the sheep farm, and their dogs have access to the wooded area around them. And so Tater loves to go to the woods with Mercury, which is hilarious because Tater is well, now she's a little chunkier. She's about 12 pounds now.
Oh my goodness.
10 or 12 pounds. And Mercury is 125 pounds. And they go off together to the woods. I can just see it. Just see him walking away. Anyway, they go down to the woods to get deer legs and whatnot. And then Tater drags him back up to the house and chews on him for...
The visual I had of
Ever.
that is like that meme of the big dog carrying the stick and
Yeah.
the little dogs.
Assistant branch manager.
Yes.
And they even sent... Betty Lou loved the deer leg. And so
But saying loved, she's still with us.
they sent the deer leg home with Betty Lou because she was never going to ever get one again because she's not living in a wooded area.
That is so messed up.
So can you tell a difference in the teeth of the dogs that do get the raw bones?
dogs.
Versus what kind of bones? Like the smoked bones?
Smoked
Sure.
or like manufactured or...
Well, I don't know. Let's
mass-produced.
find out.
Let's find out. We are on petmd.com, which is plethora of topics about dogs and dog health. So here we are. What are we going to learn?
So it says, can dogs have bones? Which reminds me, I gave Dallas a bone maybe like 6 months before he died.
Uh-huh.
And I don't remember what kind of bone it was. Anyway, he got messed up.
Oh.
And he had to go to the vet and he had to have an enema.
Some of those, like if they shard off funky, like, I don't know, it makes me nervous.
Perforate a bowel.
What we've been doing a lot is getting these yak chews. Have you heard of this?
Mm-mm.
They're called a Himalayan yak chew. And it's made of cheese, but it's like hardened, dried cheese that's like bone-like. And they can't get a blockage from it.
Mm-hmm.
It disintegrates as they're chewing
I
on
get
it. but it
blockages
doesn't-
from cheese all the time.
I don't. Lactose intolerance. It's a different world at my house, okay? We eat too much cheese, things go
The yin
south.
to my yang. Go on.
Yes, yes. But anyway, these Himalayan yak chews, they're great for big dogs, little dogs. They can be hard chewers, soft chewers, but like it's not a danger where you have like bones that could shard off or like those little circle bones where like they get their jaw stuck in there and all that.
We came when we did the kissing booth at Paws and Pines
Mhm.
for the puppies. Century Way was there.
Yes.
Did you see them?
Yes.
Did you get anything?
Yeah.
We got a ton of shit.
I always buy all kinds of shit when I
But
see
they
that.
had the mini bones,
Yeah.
and I was leaving the next day for vacation, so I bought everybody a mini bone,
Uh-huh.
and then I went to the apothecary and bought
All the things.
all of the things, which Dad was very disgusted with the fish heads and the rabbit head.
Hey, listen. They
But,
got
yeah, they all got-
vacation too.
They all got the little mini bones
Yeah.
while I was gone.
Yeah.
They loved it. So it says it is not recommended to give dogs bones of any kind. That includes both cooked bones and raw bones. Now, keep in mind that this is from Pet MD. So
Wait, not recommended at all, or just like not under supervision?
that's what it says. It says cooked bones splinter more easily than raw bones, so they can present a choking hazard and break into small shards
That's
that can
true.
pierce the digestive tract. Small bones come with a higher risk because it's easier for your dog to choke on them.
Right.
Kind of what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
And round bones, your dog is also more likely to choke on round bones that can get stuck in their windpipe. Round bones can also get stuck around the lower jaw and may
Yes.
require vet removal.
They have to saw it off. This happens all the time. Those
Really?
it's like that. It's a little marrow bone that's
Yep.
cut about 2 inches thick. You know,
Yep.
they get it right over those bottom canine teeth, and it's just stuck. And then they have to.
It's like a kid getting their head stuck in a chair at
Yes, and you can't get it off.
Kindergarten.
Why did? This is what Tanner just Googled. Why do dogs always have bones in cartoons?
Think about it. Every time you've watched a cartoon, except for maybe Scooby-Doo,
Ruby dooby doo.
She don't eat
They-
meat,
they
but
always
she
are
sure
burying-
likes the bone.
right? They're always burying bones and chasing bones and trying to remember where they hid their bones.
Bone
Well,
crazy.
this is what I don't understand because naturally, like if a dog is feral,
Like Tater
that's-
and Mercury.
right? Where do they
bring-
go?
I cannot believe
They go to the
sent home
woods
a-
and find dead
leg
animals
with-
and chew on their bones forever and ever. Again, this is from Pet MD.
All right.
Why are bones bad for dogs?
Wait,
Excuse me.
I thought this was going to be good about their teeth.
It could be a choking hazard. You already said that. Intestinal damage. They already said that. Can cause dental trauma.
Oh, they crack their tooth open.
And they can
Yeah.
come with a risk of foodborne illness. Are bones good for dogs? While bones can have some nutritional benefit, the meat or connective tissues still attached to the bone provide some essential nutrients, including calcium, protein, and collagen.
That's why the ones from Century Way are so good, because they've got all this shit on them. He just leaves everything on there, and then they get to chew it all off. It's like
What to
very
give
primal and
your
good.
dog instead? For dogs who love to chew, what dog doesn't?
Are
Opt,
they going to say Nylabones? in
opt
this?
for dental chews.
No.
I don't like this topic.
I don't care for... Like, let's roulette again.
So
I don't care for it.
the old Google search here, that as you dive deeper into this, why do dogs in cartoons have bones with them? Since dogs are the descendants of wolves, they have an instinct to drive to chew and satisfy their need to hunt and scavenge. Historically, dogs would eat the marrow inside the bones, essentially for nutrients, like you said, calcium and fats, the collagen. Chewing on bones can keep a dog entertained, reduces boredom, and helps keep their teeth clean by reducing plaque. So the dogs in cartoons always have bright white smiles.
That's true.
I feel like this is a lesson in Dr. Google, okay? This is Pet MD. So depending on what answer you want, you can Google long
Right.
enough and find it.
Yep.
Right.
But if you listen to your instincts and listen to your gut,
Okay, well, what person... So you said Dallas had a bad situation with a bone. My dogs got into, and everybody should know this, but if you don't, do not let your dogs anywhere near chicken or turkey bones or that kind of thing.
right.
So I, back in my meat eating days, my only thing that I still miss to this day are cigarettes and bone-in wings with a shit ton of really spicy sauce. Like, I just really love that food.
And the cauliflower doesn't do it for her.
It doesn't do it. Anyway, I still think about those wings. But
Yep.
anyway, I would
Has
eat
anybody ever made like fried tofu on a stick that you can cover
I
in
don't think
Caribbean
it'd be the
jerk
same.
seasoning or mango habanero sauce?
Same.
Do you like the buffalo sauce more, or is it the texture, like the crispiness?
I crave buffalo. Like, I really like the spicy buffalo, but I like the act of eating the wing. Like, I like...
Like a
Well, I think
dog.
we got a
a
business
little
idea.
dog.
We need to put
I need a
tofu
vegetarian
on
wing.
a chicken leg.
Right. But anyway, one time many years ago, we ate a ton of wings and we threw them in the trash. And we were living in an apartment at the time, so the trash was kind of out. But we had little dogs and they never got in the trash. Except for the day that we ate 64 freaking wings and they ate them, and it was a nightmare because those little chicken bones just shard off, and then you go to the vet and they're like, well, you're screwed. Your dog's just going to be pooping blood, and it's going to be a whole nightmare. We're going to have to keep taking x-rays to make sure that there's not a puncture in anything.
Yeah.
And there's nothing they could do because there's just 7 million shards of bones. Cooked bones are very dangerous. You gotta
Cooked
be really
bones are
careful.
dangerous. Chicken bones, like you said, any poultry bones. Obviously, use your head like a pork chop bone. Kind of sharp, like a shank,
Don't shank.
maybe
your
not
dog.
give that to a dog. And if anything, just monitor them. Keep an eye on it. Make sure they're not swallowing the whole damn thing whole. Make sure they're,
Yeah, can you let them chew on it for a little while and then take it away?
I
Right.
thought that this article was going to say that you can give a dog a bone, but it should be only during monitored times, which is why I like those cheese bones, because you could throw them in the kettle and you know that they're safe. There's nothing bad going to happen. But
Oh, I hate it when websites do this. They put an ad, and I thought that the article was over because there was an ad, but there's actually more after it.
okay.
Sorry. After giving your dog a chew, it's important to always supervise them.
There we go.
Monitor the activity and take the chew away if it breaks, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Dogs should not eat chicken bones because they're hollow, and hollow bones tend to break and splinter more easily.
See?
There you go.
Basically, I'm a writer for WebMD.
This can cause internal bleeding and intestinal obstruction, blah, blah, blah. Pork bones, it's a no-go. They should not have pork rib bones. Cooked and raw can be dangerous, splinter, blah, blah, blah.
See, the rib bone thing is interesting because
Right.
I've smoked many of racks of ribs, and
And your
then
dog's
those
eating
those go to the farm dogs.
What's that song?
Oh, yeah.
Give
Our
a
farm
dog a
dogs
bone.
eat everything.
Yep.
E-I-E-I-O, give a dog a bone.
I was
No,
just going to
that
ask
isn't.
you, what's the old
What is
nursery
that
rhyme?
song?
What is?
Um,
Can you come up with it?
Give a dog a bone.
I had to change screens so you can't
Oh,
see the answer.
Knick knack, paddywhack, give it a
Yes.
This old man.
came. Is that right?
This
It
old
is the
man,
nursery rhyme,
he...
famous for its.
Wait, how does it go?
This old man, which the lyrics is knick knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Nope.
This old man came rolling home.
What's the whole thing?
Oh, I don't know. Now you're gonna pull up a YouTube video. It's gonna start playing.
Okay, let's do another topic.
Yes. Okay, well, you...
Pick a letter.
Okay, I gotta get off here, so I don't know what I'm picking. Pick a letter H.
For Holly?
Yeah. It's your birthday month. Still.
What'd she think you said?
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Is there any good H topics?
Well, I saw another one that, oh my god, there's like 800 topics under H. Let's go with R again.
Like I said, R.
R.
Okay, you can choose. I'll give you two choices.
Vanna, give me an R.
A number?
Reverse sneezing in dogs,
Oh, that's a common question we get.
causes and what to do,
Uh-huh.
or rotation feeding for pets, meaning
I want to do the reverse sneezing.
Reverse sneezing.
What
People
is-
ask all the time what this is.
What is? Because
agree.
like the first thing that came to my mind was like when you cook a frozen pizza and you cut it and you try to eat it, and then it's, for me, it's the reverse breathing of how hot, you put it in your mouth, you're like,
Oh, the...
that's not reverse sneezing, right?
I was trying to figure out where you were going with this. Yeah, no, that's not reverse sneezing. Reese does it. And-
oh, all my
and-
littles do it eventually. Like, if they get real excited, Squinty is terrible. She's like...
But dog. So Reese has the mitral valve disease, and a lot of dogs with that,
Heart issues have that
heart
cough
issues, have that
and-
cough.
Yeah.
and that's actually a sign and symptom. Like when
That
that
it's
starts
getting
getting
worse.
worse, then that's. And luckily, it only happens like maybe once a month. I see her do it.
Oh, that's good.
And it only for just a few minutes, and then she's good. But
And
it's,
it's a
Well,
problem,
always-
or it's harmless.
Well, it can be a sign of increasing heart disease. So,
it's just when she gets really excited.
yeah.
And so it's just a sign that the heart's filling up with too much blood, and she can't. Basically, she's drowning.
Well, when Sloth died really suddenly, I thought she just was having some allergies or a little bit of like a upper respiratory thing, and hers was that same cough that I ignored for, I mean, not even like, it was like 48 hours. I was like, okay, well, if you're not feeling better by tomorrow, I'll take you in. And then, boom, heart attack, dead.
Yeah.
Like, so coughing, while a lot of times we dismiss it because it's a seasonal thing or like an upper respiratory thing, like, if your dog is regularly into the vet and you know that they may have like a heart issue or a murmur or something, a cough is a big deal in that moment. So something.
Okay. What is reverse sneezing in dogs? Reverse sneezing, or an inward sneeze, is a sudden involuntary respiratory reflex. It occurs when a dog's soft palate becomes irritated. The soft palate is the soft part on the roof of the mouth that separates the nasal passage from the oral cavity. This irritation causes the soft palate muscles to spasm, resulting in a temporary narrowing of the trachea. The dog extends his neck as he expands his chest to breathe, but the narrowed trachea makes it difficult for the dog to fully inhale like normal. The dog then repeatedly attempts to inhale through his nose, which results in a snorting noise.
Yeah.
Dogs most commonly reverse sneeze to expel an irritant from the soft palate or throat. This is similar to how dogs sneeze to remove irritants from their noses. Anything that irritates the soft palate can lead to a reverse sneezing episode, including a blade of grass, pollen, or dirt. If a dog is having frequent reverse sneezing episodes, he should be brought to a veterinarian. to identify the trigger, which could include allergies, pulling on the leash while attached to a collar, overexcitement, exercise intolerance, a foreign body in the throat, nasal mites.
As you can imagine, with all of these, pugs are real prone to this. The reverse sneeze. They got that brachiocephalic
Oh, they have a
flat
video.
nose.
Short face.
Yeah, short face. They sneeze a lot. Little dogs, little chihuahuas with tiny little noses. A lot of reverse sneezing.
Oh, my volume's turned all the way down. I thought I just had it muted. Okay. Hang on. Here we go.
That's not what
That's
mine
not what I
sounds
sound.
like. Mine are more like, let's try and do it. Do your best reverse sneeze.
No.
Do it.
No.
It's like a oinky. Yeah, see, you can do it. Yeah. It's like, and then the little dogs, when they do it, it's almost like like they do like a little sneeze and then they go, I don't know how to explain it.
Reverse sneezing dog.
I was my first initial reaction, again, like I said, was the whole pizza thing. And then the second one is, like, my wife never sneezes out loud. She's
Oh,
She
I do that
stifles
too.
her sneeze. You
And-
stifle
I
your
do.
and I'm afraid things are coming out. Like, if I did that, like, things would come out of my
My
ears.
Out of your
Absolutely,
ass is
every
where
other
it would
hole
come out
would have.
of.
a
yeah.
shart.
And every time I sneeze, I get goosebumps all over my body, which I thought everybody did, but apparently that's not true.
I don't get goosebumps, but
I
it
do.
is a very.
On my legs and
But
my
you don't
arms.
let it free. That's why.
That's definitely it.
That is the reverse sneeze. That's a pug.
Nope,
It's a
it's
beagle.
not. It's a beagle.
Beagle. That's what my pugs sound like when they get all jazzled up during allergy season. Like, Mom, you're home. Also, my throat itches.
There are a variety of different tricks that you can do to stop an episode. Some suggest gently blowing in the dog's face for a few seconds to make him swallow.
I do that. Yeah, that works.
I've heard
Hold
to hold
on
her one nostril.
Yeah.
Yeah. Massaging the dog's throat may
Yeah.
also help. The good news is that reverse sneezing episodes will resolve on their own in less than 1 minute, even if a pet parent does not feel comfortable intervening.
It's usually not a big deal, but if it's like happening all the time, your
Yes.
dog's probably suffering from some allergy situation, most likely. Or if it's an actual cough, so different from what we just heard, like if it's an actual cough, then, think about, are we looking at an upper respiratory infection or potentially something bigger, like a sign of
Collapsed trachea.
collapsed trachea or a heart condition or something like
Yeah,
that.
it says if a dog has never had an episode before, it's best to check, blah, 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 to make sure it was actually reverse sneezing and not something more serious, such as a collapsed trachea, which causes a similar sounding cough.
Yes.
If the episode is short-lived, it quickly returns to normal, no other symptoms, you're good to go.
But the number of times I've received a video of a dog reverse sneezing and they're like, oh my God, he's dying. We need to go to the emergency vet. I'm like, oh, okay.
Generally does not require medication or treatment, fairly benign, as long as it's infrequent. Allergies. While rare, if nasal mites are diagnosed, your
I've
vet will
never heard
treat
of
your dog
nasal
with
mites.
an anti-parasitic medication, such as ivermectin.
All right.
Never heard of nasal mites either, but
Me neither. That's scary. Ooh, could you
I learned
imagine?
about sand lice this past week.
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Oh, yeah. Sand fleas and sand lice.
Never heard of it. I didn't experience it, but other people in the on the beach were talking about it, and I'm like,
Do you
don't know what you're talking
feel
about.
like, this is just off the topic per usual, but like, do you feel like mosquitoes bite you or avoid you?
Oh no, I get bitten way more than anybody else in my family. Like
Right.
it is.
I haven't
Hands
been
down.
bitten by a mosquito in the last 4 years.
They don't touch me. But like
I am
everybody else
so
is like
jealous.
dying
Because
of like
we're
getting
sour inside.
Like I'm
We
that
taste
guy that will be covered up head to toe, and they still will bite through my socks, or they'll bite through my whatever T-shirt I'm wearing, and I'm just sitting there itching away, and everybody's like, "Oh, I mean, I've swatted one of them away."
Somebody told me
I don't know how many
recently,
problems.
we were just talking about getting stung by a bee and having like an allergy to like a bee sting or whatever. And they said that once you've been stung or same with like a spider or something, once you've been bitten or stung, then it like creates this like pheromone in you that like makes you more susceptible to like they're coming for you.
Ah,
And actually, my daughter has been stung a freaking million times, and she's very allergic to like bees and wasps and stuff, and they like come after her. How do they know?
I don't know, but it is in my family. I am the only one that gets maybe one of my daughters, but still, I will have the
You're the
most bug
target.
bites out of anything, and it's terrible because I like being outside.
Yeah. I don't like getting stung, though, or bit.
Another topic swing.
Okay.
We'll close out this episode with this fun little thing about can dogs see TV? It's interesting,
Juji
right?
can.
So it's getting so popular. It has been so popular. You know, like on Netflix or YouTube, like they have dog TV now.
Yeah.
Like
and
you can
leave
just
it on
leave it
for
on
'em.
all day.
Yes,
for
my
'em.
mom does that for Anjo.
If I was on hold, if I was a dog and somebody left the TV on all day, I would be pissed. Honestly.
Because it's like disrupting your peace.
Well, you can't turn it off.
Right. Like, what if you don't like the station that's on?
Right. Or
I
you
like-
just want to take a nap.
I leave, if you say this, shmishmeksha, you know who I'm saying. If you say to her, play soothing music for dogs, it's nice.
It's
like,
nice.
It's like classical, very sweet, calming music, and the dogs like it, and they nap.
So, just like you, couldn't your dog go to a different room? Or are you saying like the dog is crated and
Yeah, they're
is
trapped
stuck
in front of
watching
this
this
TV.
TV?
Oh, I don't crate my dogs, but
No, but in an instance of
Yeah.
I do shut the door to every
Room,
well,
yeah.
so the dog would not be able to get away from
They'd have to watch.
listening to.
cheers.
And so then I'm thinking, well, you could put it on the TV timer, the sleep
Yeah.
timer, so it turns off in like
Then
an
what
hour
if they
or
were
whatever.
watching it
What
and
if
it
they're in the
shuts
middle
off
of an
in the
episode?
middle?
Oh, I'd be even more pissed.
It's their
then.
favorite episode of Baywatch.
Oh,
and
God.
Okay, so here's what it says.
It's a beagle watching it, too.
Have you ever sat down to watch TV and your little furry head friend pops up and completely... Okay, get on with it. Dogs absolutely can see TV, and many seem to enjoy it. There are a number of features about TV shows that dogs find attractive, such as motion, while others relate to sounds. Dog eyes are very different from human eyes, so they see things on TV differently. Their vision isn't as sharp, closer to 20/75 than 20/20. Which may
So like
explain
me right now.
which may explain why they prefer to sit closer to the TV than we do. It helps keep the images sharp. They also have different color perception because they have only 2 types of color processing cells in their retinas. We have 3. They can only see blues, greens, and yellow. So a dog running on grass with a blue sky behind them playing with a yellow frisbee may be very interesting, while a dog sitting next to a red and white picnic table with a red toy would be very dull. Dogs also have more rods in their eyes than people. Rods are the cells that increase night vision. This means that dogs see very well in the dark and are very sensitive to motion.
That reminds me of a kind of fluffed up reason somebody returned a dog once back when I was fostering for the shelter. They called in and said that their dog, which was like a big German Shepherd thing, the reason they were returning it was because it was afraid of the dark.
Oh, God.
I said, I'm sorry, what? Did no one mention that they can see in the darkness? What do you mean?
Do dogs know that TV isn't real? It is hard to know what dogs are thinking when they watch TV, and some seem to take it much more seriously than others.
I would
have
say-
seen those little TikTok videos
Where the dogs are like, oh my God.
They are so,
like into it.
and it's so
where they're trying to eat the TV screen or
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Or-
Yes, there's like a bird flying by and they try to catch it.
I would say our dog won't look at the TV and react, but will listen.
Yeah, if
And
there's
react.
a doorbell.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, or a
Doorbell
dog bark,
should be illegal
or
on TV.
Yep. Even an animal making, a cow making a moo noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will respond to the barking of dogs and readily distinguish photos of dogs from cartoon dogs.
Well, yeah, because they don't have bones.
They also heavily rely on other senses such as smell, which clearly isn't possible with TV.
So anyway, what's the deal? Should we leave the TV on or not? Only we're also watching with them so we can know the episode ends.
Okay, so it says
To know if it's safe for them to watch.
Right.
what kind of TV shows do dogs like? In general, they prefer shows that feature animals in motion, and they rather see a real animal than a cartoon.
No SpongeBob for Spot.
Blah blah blah. Should you leave the TV on for your dog? That was your question.
Yes.
Dogs watching TV has become a thing to the point that there are now channels devoted to dogs and marketing messages that dog TV will calm and relax your dog. Is it true? The jury is out. More than likely, dogs prefer to watch TV with their owners for companionship.
Oh,
When they're alone, they're more likely to just curl up to sleep or do their own thing.
it's true. We both have cameras on our dogs, and what do your dogs do? when
They're
you're
always
not-
sleeping.
Sleeping all the time. That's all they
However,
want.
if your dog seems to like watching TV, you aren't likely doing any harm by leaving it on when you go out, or as long as TV time doesn't interfere with playtime, outdoor time, or social time together. Just hearing the sounds of TV or even a radio might be stimulating enough to make the time pass more quickly until you come home. Keep it at a low volume and make sure your dog can move away from the TV if they choose to.
If they're sick of watching MASH, let them move to the other room.
For example, if they are crate training or confined to a room with the TV on.
Right.
I think I just found a topic for a future
Well done.
episode.
50 iconic cartoon dogs. The ultimate list.
I'm not even going to scroll down because I don't want to ruin
Just
it.
in case we want to dive into this.
Well, it's put out by UK Purina, so I'm going to guess it has...
It's a pretty good list.
Is it?
When you weren't paying attention, it would
I'm
be
gonna
entertaining.
call out the old sheepdog from the Roadrunner.
Yeah. We just had a dog that we named after that. What was it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did.
The sheepdog from Roadrunner cartoon.
From Looney Tunes.
Ralph.
No.
Sam.
Sam
the
the
sheepdog.
sheepdog.
Who's
Yeah.
Ralph?
Ralph's the wolf.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, that's Sam.
Oh, I miss those kind of cartoons.
Morning,
don't you?
Ralph.
You know, I never really liked
Good
Looney
morning,
Tunes.
Sam. Yeah, I miss that shit. Childhood, man.
All right, I'll mark it for a future show.
All
Cool.
right,
I
noted.
think we can do topic roulette again. That was fun.
Well, I'm telling you what, if you're ever bored and you're a crazy dog person and you have a question, the Dog Topic Center on Pet MD by Chewy's everywhere. They've got hundreds and hundreds of articles and things to talk about. So we will topic roulette again.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And Holly's back in the world, so things are gonna get weird again. We're probably gonna make some.
Oh my gosh. 12 dog tongue facts.
See? Just
Oh,
wait. You're gonna have to wait to
man.
hear that.
10 facts about ticks.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't like ticks. Freaks me out.
Oh, I love this.
Anyway,
Topic roulette.
topic roulette.
Love
we did
it. All right.
All right.
Until then.
We'll figure it out.
Oh my dog.
What I mean when I see, what I see, what I feel, when I dream, when I be, I'm a freak, what up? Oh, what up? Everybody look at me when I'm free, when I feel, what I see, when I do it, I'm a freak, what up? Oh, what up? Say what we got, it's hot to spot, give up the drop, see what we got, do what? We got to go, the body flow, too hot to show, the front row, we won't stop.